Okay, it's trigonometry question. Start solving this, students. Next one. We did this 2020. This one is done. 19. 12th question. Look at the 12th one. Tan square A minus sine square A is equals to sine square A into tan square A. Copy this question. All of you copy and start doing it, students. 12th question. Sine square A multiplied by tan square A. How do you all solve this? Right hand side we need sine square A and tan square A. Whenever tan is given, what do you write, students? Sine square A by minus sine square A. Next, what's the next step? All of you will answer LCM. LCM is what? LCM is cos square A. Here you multiply by what? By, so what's the value? Cos square minus, when you multiply, what do you get? Into what? Cos square. What is common in the numerator? Sine square is common to both, right? Don't write, students. When I'm teaching, don't write. See, sine square is common. If I take common, what do I get? 1 minus divide. What is common? All of you know how to divide and find the remainder, or you want me to teach that? Look here. Sine square A minus, concentrate all of you. Sine square A and cos square A. Look here. Sine square A is common. Once you take out the common value from these two, in bracket, take the question. Take the question sine square A divided by this sine square A. You get 1. Take the next part of the question, minus sine square A into cos square A. Just take the question's main question, divide by the common value, divided by sine square A. Look, sine square A is cancelled. We have minus cos square A. So the answer is 1 minus cos square A divided by cos square A. Is it clear, students? Did you all understand? Okay, keep sine square as it is. Sine square as it is. There is 1 minus cos square A. Don't open the bracket. It doesn't make sense because we have taken out common value. What is 1 minus cos square A? Use square relation. Cos square is given. Yeah, sine square A plus cos square A is equal to 1. I need 1 minus cos square A. What is 1 minus cos square A? It becomes sine square A divided by cos square A. These two, I'll pair it together. What is A plus cos square A? Tan square A. Did we get the answer? Tan square A, right hand side. All of you understood how to solve? Is it clear, student? Okay, first square relation was given. Use that. Just a minute. This is 12th question. Once you complete, try the 13th one. Try the 13th as well. Meanwhile, I'll check questions from Selena. Yeah, try the 13th question after this. This is the 12th one. Try the 13th one. I'll write the question here. 13th question. Same concept. Use the same concept. Cot square A minus is equal to cos square A into cot square A. Yes, island completed. 13th one. Try the 13th. Yeah, Kia, with whom are you talking? What are you writing? Huh? Write it. You're talking alone and solving. First, go through what I've done. Any doubts? Any confusion? Complete the 13th one. Write the 13th. And Dia is not replying. Dia and Anya, if you're not able to understand, attend at 5 o'clock tomorrow, students. 5 to 6, I'll conduct the class and teach. Rejoin Dia. Rejoin. Your voice is not audible. Even Anya respond. Yeah, attend at 5 o'clock tomorrow. I'll teach you all. I'll teach all the formulas. Just complete it. And even Selena is the same students. They've given similar questions. Even Selena publication, they've given similar questions. All of you are completed, done with this? How long do you Madhavika done? Sister Madhavika, Ruth. Okay, what you'll get? Angel done? Bhargav, Angel, Islet. Cot square to the left hand side, I'll do it directly. Cot is equal to cos square divided by sin square minus cos square. Are the denominator same or different? Denominator. Both are different. What did I tell you all? If they're different, you have to multiply. Yeah, multiply, right? It is the cross multiply. See, 1 into cos square A doesn't make any difference. It's just cos square A. Minus. What is cos square into sin square? Write it together. Cos square A is common, right? Get 1 minus sin. So this cos square A, sin square A, 1 minus sin square A, if I convert it gets cos square A. I keep cos square A as it is. And this I'll pair it together. If I pair the reciprocal value of cos by sin is cot square A. See, don't get confused with this one. Look here, don't get confused with this and this one, students. Cos square A. If plus is given, plus cos square A divided by sin square A. Both are different. Whenever there is plus and minus, how do you solve this question? Can you respond? I have to split into how many parts? Two parts, like this, right? Square by sin, like this. Or imagine there is sin square A here, sin square. There is sin square here. So it is totally different. Multiplication is different. Addition and subtraction is different. Let me write sin square A. What is cos square A by sin square A, students? You get cot square A. Plus, what about this one? Both gets this is the answer. Cot square A plus 1. But this is not the final answer. Can you tell me what is cot square A plus 1? What is cot square A plus 1? What is cot square A if cot square A goes to the other side? So the answer for this is cosec square. So whenever there is any value with plus and minus 1, students, you always go with square relation. Go with square relation. One. No, no, I'm explaining different one. We got the answer here. Can you see? Truth here we have done with that, students. Can you see the answer? We got the answer, right? Ah, that is different. What I'm trying to explain is different. Yeah, don't get confused with it. Look here. What I told you all was, see, Ruth and Kia explain what I told. See, we are done with the question, students. All of you got the same answer. Can you respond? We are done with this. What I told you all was this. Look, cos square A. Instead of multiplication, if there was addition here, addition. How will you solve this, Ruth? Ruth and Kia. If there is addition, then how do you solve this, students? What did I tell you all? If base is same, how do I split if base is same? A divided by C plus divided by C. That is what I explained. Okay. So this you can write as sin square A cos square A plus cos square A divided by sin square A. You have to split into two parts. So both will get cancelled. 1 plus 1 is equal. Just observe the difference. Only for plus and multiplication. Look at the answer. No, 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 sorry, it doesn't get cancelled, students. What is the value we get? Sorry, sorry. What is cos square A plus sin square A? How much is cos square A plus sin square A? Cot, cot, cot square A plus cot square A. How much is cot square A plus cot square A? 2 cot square. We are adding it twice, right? Look at the difference. So we are not getting the same answer if there is plus or minus in between. It would be totally different. Yeah, so remember this concept. Next, I'll take one question from Selena. So almost similar questions are repeated. And when in this sin square A cos. Okay, this is a good question. Cosec A plus sin A. Copy the question, students, into cosec A minus sin A. Just by observing this, tell me which formula can we use? Just by observing the values, which formula can we use? We can use A plus B into A minus B, right? Can we use A plus B into A minus B on the left hand side? Yeah, try this student. Let's check. Try this question. Left hand side and right hand side values. All of you will try this. They mostly they might give such questions fancy on same marker. Right. Against it. Fine, I'll solve it. Completed students, another 5 minutes left. Be quick. Okay, time up. That's it. Not more than 2 minutes. Yes, Ruth, can you explain this? This looks like a plus b into a minus b. What is a plus b into a minus b? So you get x square a minus sine square. Who can answer this? Next, what step, students? You observe the right hand side. Step one. Very good. Now use cosec and cot square relation. Ruth. What is cosec square? It is just a two-liner question. 1 plus cot square. Keep minus as it is. In bracket, you write sine square a. What is sine square a? Tell me the relation. No, no, no. Sine square a plus cos square a is equal to 1. If I just want sine square a, what happens to this? Plus cos. Look, I've written in bracket. Open the bracket, what you say? Minus 1, minus into minus is? Yes. Within two steps, you get the answer, students. See, we got the answer. Cos square a plus cos square a. I told you to go through the order. First, use square relation. Before that, check whether we can use a plus b into a minus b. At last, use reciprocal. Shall we try the next one? Next question. All of you are done with this? Cecilia, Malavika, Angel done? What about Abigail? Bhargavi, Abigail, Kia, complete. The next question, we have numbers student. Next question, right side number, last question. Cos A plus sin A the whole square. Wait, before doing first, you all have to answer. Don't immediately start writing. Cos A minus sin A the whole square should be equal to 2. Okay. Now, if square wasn't given, how do they look like students? If square is not given, do they look like A plus B into A plus B into A minus B, right? We could have used A plus A square minus B square concept. A square minus B square. But we can't use A square minus B square. The reason is outside, then which formula does it look like? Just whole square and yes. Right, completed. Add, subtract everything, you should get 2. 2 was the answer. Good, all of you are able to solve. Okay. Malavika completed. Cecilia, Malavika. A square plus B square plus 2. Okay, which one is like term students? Add up all the like terms. What is cos square A? 2 cos square A plus sin square A plus sin square A. 2 sin square A. What happens to 2 cos A, sin A and 2 cos A? Are they same and signs are different, right? They're same and signs are different. Can I cancel them? Both get both gets cancelled. Look here. Minus 2 is like this. Plus 2x minus 2x. Look at the screen, all of you all. Within 10-20 seconds, you can complete this, students. Look at both gets cancelled. What is common to them? For this, what is common? 2 is common. Bracket, what do you get? Square A plus sin square A. What is cos square A plus sin square A according to square relation? 2 into 1 is- That's it. I'll give 3 questions for homework. Complete that. Attend tomorrow. Watch it out. If you want, you can write it directly. 1 plus 2 you get 2, right? That's also fine. No, I'm just teaching. Yeah, I'm just teaching you. Just tell me. You'll get marks here, you'll get marks. See, this is the answer which I wrote. You could have done it like this. What is cos square A plus sin square A? 1. What is the cos square A plus sin square A? 1. I just took out common to show you all that you can cancel and you can take out common values. You could have even done it directly. Cos square A plus sin square. Good. Keep trying, students. Whatever methods you all know, you all do it. Unmute the call and ask me if it is right. I'll tell you all. You can even do it like this. Okay, that's it. All of you have done? Completed? Yeah, you can better do it like this. You get some question for MCQ. It is given in Selena publication. That's it. I'll then another 10. Another we'll solve another 10, 15 questions and start the next chapter. Any doubts so far? Whatever we did? You have any doubt? No? Okay, I'll send you all 3 or 4 questions. One question from banking, one GST, and 2 from trigonometry. For homework, complete and send it, students. Okay, so that's it for today. You all can leave at 7 o'clock.